Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Uncle Nachi. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Woo!
Say hi.
Hi to the camera.
Alright, gotta go. Let me see you when I'm finished. Yes, yes, yes. I'm using that as the intro. Back at it with your highest hippie in the room. Welcome to the Don Cole and Dricanhippie Show. We are your hosts,
Don Cole
and Dricanhippie. And as y'all see right there, that was my beautiful niece. Came in to wish me a happy birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy early birthday.
You know what I mean? Happy early birthday. My shit is the 29th, Saturday. We're recording the 28th right now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, beautiful Friday, you know what I'm saying? Feeling
Nice,
good.
beautiful,
Feeling good.
hot. Nice breeze out there due to the hurricane.
Another year, what he said, what Nip said, another year you ball.
Oh.
Another 365, another year you ball. So I'm trying to ball this year, man. I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. My son Devin Monty.
Mm-hmm.
Family right there. We got a couple other subscribers. We passed that 100 threshold.
Yeah,
Claps
we
for me, please.
definitely
103 right now.
103.
And I really appreciate
Definitely
that, man. I
motivation.
always, my whole life I appreciated getting shit out the mud, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For real, I never wanted shit handed to me. I might ask for something sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But you can't be too prideful to ask for help, you know what I mean?
Nope.
So, I'm just glad that, first of all, thank you to you, you know what I'm saying? For always being my big brother, you know what I'm saying?
That thing go boomerang.
Father type, figure type shit most of the time. Sometimes I don't want to hear what he gotta say.
I don't want to hear it.
I be feeling like I'm the prince of this shit, of our team, you know what I'm saying? Because I could talk to him, not any kind of way I want to, but I could talk to him any kind of way I want to. You know what I'm saying? I could talk to our older people. Any kind of way,
Interruptions.
you know what I mean? So, moms.
Mama Dukes,
Moms.
happy birthday.
Thank you. That's my mom's.
You
We
cash.
recorded.
We want you to show this off on
It's
your
my
show.
mom's wife. Thank you.
For a minute, take it out.
Oh, Dricanhippie shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Put the weed in there.
That's right. The essentials.
Ashtray
The essentials.
Read it inside.
and a lighter.
Yes,
Read it
sir.
inside.
Read it
The
inside.
ashtray.
Ashtray. Inside.
Inside.
Oh, New York Mets.
And the lighter got your name.
Yeah.
Happy
Did
birthday.
dope.
Thank you guys.
Did dope.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, clap it up for Mama Rogan. Always get the gifts on birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
Gifts and cake. You get it, gifts and
Dog
cake.
shit.
Right.
I'm putting the bud in there.
Yeah, and if you interested and you need some personalized.
Yeah, like this is the weed tray, right? And they got the Mets sign on it with my name, Nachi. You know what I'm saying? That's my household name. You know what I mean? I'll give y'all that one. Most of y'all know me. But yeah, man, we back at it. Episode 116.
116.
You know what I mean? 116. Back at it. What's good, Cole? How you feeling, baby?
I'm alright. I'm doing good, man. My energy is still protected. So I'm doing good. Big weekend as always for the summer.
Yep.
It's your birthday, my mom's birthday, Michael Jackson's birthday, my boy Chubb birthday. Shout out to Chubb.
Yep.
Son's mother birthday.
Mm-hmm.
The home I lived in and became me. 829, man.
Yeah, man.
So I always feel good this week. And shout out to Tanea. Birthday is the 31st.
Coming up, happy
Shout
early
out
birthday.
to Antoine and his little girl
My girl
turning
Naya, my
2.
twin, she should be turning 2, 3.
2 or 3.
So one of those.
Yeah, man. So it's a good time. The summer's ending.
Shout out to all the Virgos, you heard?
Shout out to all the Virgos. I love y'all.
Big facts.
I love y'all. Yeah, man. We began a lot more traction on the page. A lot more commenters, which I appreciate. Keep that up. Subscribe, comment, like, watch, tune in, man.
I love it. I
We
love
ain't
it.
going nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie, that just boosted my shit, you know what I'm saying? My niece and my moms, you know what I'm saying? That just boosted my shit right there. day was feeling kind of crazy. I went to go cop some kicks, right? So I said, bro, I showed him my ID. I said, you gonna give me $20 off? He took the $20 off, right? He took $20 off the final price. I get to the crib. Left side, size 6, white toe. Right side, size 5, black toe. I'm like, bro, what we doing?
The one?
Yeah. I wanted the black toe. Now the left side is a size 6, a whole bigger size than me with the white toe. I'm like, bro, come on.
Nigga say, yeah, I'll take that 20 off.
I had to go back to the store like, yo, what we
got
doing?
you right now.
What's up? He said, oh no, my fault. Alright, good looking.
How you fuck that up?
How you fuck your only
Niggas
job
be
up,
high.
bro? Yeah.
Niggas be
I
high.
hope so.
Niggas be high.
If that's anybody's excuse for fucking anything up for me, like an order or something that I made, cool. I'm not mad at you.
I ain't mad at you.
But if it's something else where you just can't do your job, you that incompetent, I'd be like, oh my God.
you fucking up.
I came to the crib, I was about to go get a haircut down. I'm like, I gotta go back, call his way so we can shoot. I got hair.
Gotta get this done. Niggas that had it. You see me? I got the cat today. Like, only because I ain't laid the waves down. I could have laid them down, have them looking immaculate like the other day. But
Yeah.
I forgot, bro. I'm like, oh.
But
shit.
that lady right there that y'all saw on the cameraman, my mom's, that's I'm gonna call her my second best friend because of her mother, my grandmother. That was my first best friend. That's the first woman I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? That was my first love, my grandmother, rest in peace. But my mom's, I really appreciate and love her so much for. She been doing that shit for me for 32 years. You know what I'm saying? That same exact shit, just surprising me for my birthday, just holding me down when I need it, giving me words of encouragement, even though I'm a hard head. Like, I like to talk back. I don't like to just sit there and take criticism. I like to talk back. But I remember me and her used to go at it. We used to go at each other's throats when I was younger, but I grew to realize what she does for this family, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give a shout out to my moms for real, for real. That's somebody.
Shout out to Mommy Rosa, man.
And like he said, she treat all of them just like she treat us. So she
Not
get
me,
the
I'm
respect.
special.
Yeah,
I
she
get
get the
treated
respect
different
from
from
everybody. So shout out to her, man. But
All right, man.
that I said that because I feel like I walk these streets and I got somebody praying for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's her. And I just say that because of what we're gonna start with today. We're gonna finish the conversation for Jacob Blake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, these evils out here in these streets, man, they really lurking. You know what I'm saying? They really just want to get to you. You know what I mean? So you gotta keep your energy straight. And that's why I be mixed up in my head. Like, why I be mad at certain shit when I got what I need in life, you know what I'm saying? And I be mad at certain shit, so sometimes I catch myself in the tracks and be like, relax.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. I not only, I knew that, but I learned it probably in this, not this calendar year, but in this past year span. I think I picked up on it more, not just the situation I was in, but other situations I was dealing with. And you know, like someone told me before, I'm a man that wears many hats, even though I don't wear hats. But I wear a lot of hats. For people that don't understand that analogy, it's just I'm always doing something. I have a lot that I am involved with, and I don't mean street-wise or legal-wise. I mean productive things. And sometimes I put where I'm at or how I feel about things to the back burner, and I just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, there'll be something that pushes me over the top, and it's like everything I've been putting off comes out at once. So once I learned that, it's like, and some of the things that pushes me over the top is dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I just started.
I think that's what we're going to realize. Most shit, you supposed to like. I think that's why comedians be having it right. You're supposed to just laugh at life, bro.
Laugh at
people,
pain and cry at
people
death.
take this shit too serious. And who said that shit in the rap? Why we don't laugh Why we don't cry at birth and laugh at death.
Yeah.
Kiss said that. And that shit makes you think. It's like, yeah, like, celebrate when, you know what I mean? Like, you crying when you get a new birth, a new life, you know what I'm saying? And you celebrate when you leave after you know their history, you know what I'm saying? You know them personally.
Yeah.
Fuck what the world think about them, you know what I'm saying? Whoever knew them personally, like, that's what really counts. Whatever you did for the people that you cared about. You know what I mean? And I don't know, but, yeah, Jacob Blake in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He got shot 7 times by the police in the back while he was trying to just walk to his car. But what's the whole story? What he was doing?
I don't know.
I still don't know. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to read it.
The first reports I got was there was a fight out there and he was breaking it up, but I don't know what made them get there with
come
him.
there. Who called the cops or anything like that? We gotta wait for that for the rest of that to come out, I guess, because I don't know if that's out. Everything that's surrounding the story is surrounding the shooting, and right now what's going on? They got him in. They said they got him handcuffed to his bed, and he's paralyzed.
He's paralyzed from the waist down. I believe lost part of his lung, kidneys,
and they got this bad.
Was affected.
Handcuffed.
Liver. He was liver was partial part of his liver some, bro. But they really messed him up, man. But he alive.
They got this man handcuffed to his hospital bed.
And then what's the charges?
Yeah, what is the charges against him?
Because they let him walk to the car while his gun was drawn. So if there was charges or there was a crime already committed, why didn't they subdue him before he got to the car? Because like I was saying, if I'm an officer in that predicament, I don't want you to get to that car.
Yeah. Because
I don't know what's in there, and I don't want to shoot you. So, you know, and to know, like, you know, they pull out they firearms first. They don't pull out their tasers.
Well, all right, look.
None of that. They tase.
The incident occurred in such and such, Wisconsin on August 23rd, 2020. As officers were attempting to arrest Blake during the encounter, Blake was tasered and scuffled with officers. He was shot as he opened the driver's door to his SUV and leaned in. 3 of Blake's sons were in the back seat. The police shooter was there involved. Clashes with police.
Was there a gun in the car? Does it say anything about a gun being in the car, a knife, weapon, pepper spray? Nothing. Bow and arrow, a spear, machete.
Kenosha police responded to a 911 report where a complaint said Blake wasn't supposed to be there and that he had taken the compliance keys and refused to give them back. Officers were also informed by dispatcher that there was a wanted alert for someone at the address. Indicated the police 1099. Blake has a warrant for his arrest based on charges of 3rd-degree sexual assault, trespassing, and disorderly conduct in connection with domestic abuse. Okay, so we're gonna I hate assuming. We're gonna guess that the complainee was someone he was dealing with, because it says that he didn't want to give the keys back.
Maybe the child's mother.
Yeah.
The car. I don't know.
So I don't know about his past discretions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, but I don't think that deserves 7 bullets to the back. Point blank.
Well, he's not facing. He's walking away.
Yeah.
He could have. Bro, there was 3 cops there. If you tase him and all that, and it's not working, he turns back to you. I know it. We just seen George Floyd be murdered without a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna think maybe, but then you shoot them. So it's like maybe they don't want to do your job basically, and you know if you have your gun out and his back is to you.
You think there's a difference? Because right here, right, the word that I saw that caught me was he leaned into his car.
Yeah.
It didn't say he was getting into his car. Like,
No, he leaned in.
he leaned in. So I don't know if they took that. I mean, I know they took that as a threat.
I took
You know
it
what
as
I'm
a
saying?
threat too. I'm just that's
So
why I said
that's
to you
a
the
question I was
other
gonna get to
day.
you.
That's what I said to you the other day on the show. You know, I wasn't taught that. I wasn't raised. That wasn't my way of learning how to deal with the police.
Yeah.
Not to walk away from why their guns are drawn on you. Not, and definitely don't in your pockets. Because once your hand is in your pocket, you take your hand out. They don't know what you're pulling out.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And to go, your back is something, go in the car. It's just too much moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're doing too much, and that's what I learned dealing with the police. You show them their hands at all times. You give them the respect, even though you don't want to.
Yeah.
And you do so they could go.
You gotta try to de-escalate the problem with
'Cause
your actions. You know
Because
what I'm
they
saying?
want the problem.
Yeah, because they just going off your actions. So if you look a little rowdy, I mean, see, this is why I go back to the beginning of my little start, right? Like, I got someone praying for me because I done flipped on cops a couple times. 2, 3 times. Like, boy, why the fuck you touching me? Y'all should be doing something else. Da, da.
Remember when
And-
Rod did that?
Yeah.
What the cop told him. Brian was 16 years old when he told him.
Yeah, I was 15. That was my first house party, and we was leaving. And shit got crazy right there on.
And that cop told Rod, if you grab my hand again, I'm going to blow your head off.
Yeah. And they told the cop, I never forget his face. He was
I still see him.
He was like a fat white motorcycle dude with like a big white beard.
Yep.
That stopped me and he was like, yeah, you gotta check the little ones. They the ones that be wild. And I'm like, oh.
So
Then son had the knife on him that we was just talking about.
yeah, and they ain't even found that. But that goes to what I'm saying. I grew up in the stop and frisk era where we just walking down the block and then, yo, you see him, right?
Definitely. I
There you
remember
go.
that feeling. That's a
You got
fucking
anything
rush
on
to your heart.
you got
nigga.
warrants? Yeah, bro, all the time. Remember that shit?
Yeah,
We grew up as kids in
niggas
that
always
shit.
had me with the bags of weed.
That wasn't happening to us now as adults. That was from when
That
we
stopped-
started coming
That
outside.
stopped in our 20s, in our mid 20s.
Had to call up to my mom's a few times. They hopping out on us. I said, Ma, they fucking with us again. So the way I deal with, cause I done barked on cops too, but I knew the place I was in to do it.
Yeah.
And I knew the cops I was doing it too. And I knew how far I can go.
Yeah, you gotta be mindful.
You know what I'm saying? But just when he, Fonzo? When he reached in, like just looking at that video, I was like, oh.
It was a bad look.
Yeah, but I just feel like it didn't have to get there.
Yeah, cause what we gonna talk about that
Because if you tell
occurred
me
right
they
after
tased
this.
them, they did all that. Like, subdue him.
Yeah,
Cuff him.
I'd rather see you beating the shit out of him with your fucking hands, y'all jumping the
Wash
shit out of him
him
and
up.
trying to, than just being like, oh, this is our alternative right here. We just gonna
We're just
clip
gonna
it.
clap you. Damn, the taser ain't work. Well, if you done tased them and maced them, right? Like they said, he's disoriented now. What's a quick? Instead of your gun out while his back was to
And the
you,
one that's
you
trying
could
to
have
look about the same size.
Yeah, you could have quickly hosted that, ran up. The other one in front. Come here. Put his hands around it. And lock him up. What's so hard? Oh, y'all not trained for that combat shit. Y'all trained to shoot. Y'all a bunch of pussies out there that don't got no hands or the heart to do that.
Yeah, to really
Because
stand up
that's
to
not
somebody
my
toe
first.
to
That's
toe.
what someone told me. You would make a perfect cop, and I said I probably would. But what fucked me up is the way that this shit is structured. That's the bad part.
Because the way you gonna go about certain things, they gonna be like, bro, you can't.
Yes, I can't.
I should. This how you should.
This how you should. You don't have to shoot. That shouldn't be your first. That shouldn't be your option at all, unless somebody else has the same weaponry, or or poses the same threat.
Yeah.
If that threat isn't there, that's like me being out here and all the fights I done had, bro. All the fights I done had. I got a gun though. And instead of fighting, I'm like, boy, I'm gonna clap this nigga, he come. And you like, yo, Cole, you could beat him up. Bro, fuck all that. Shoot this nigga. That's why when people always say that, and I hear people say, I'm not fighting you, I'm gonna clap you. I'll be like, you're pussy.
Yeah, that's scary shit. Like,
you're pussy. I ain't fighting no more. I'm clapping it.
That's lazy,
bro.
Shit.
You're
You
pussy.
Lazy, nigga.
I
don't
need
want
you
to
to
sweat for 5
understand that.
minutes.
I need you to understand that. You ain't fit for a squabble. A fight doesn't last long.
3 minutes, most?
If that. Now, my fights don't last no 3 minutes.
90 seconds?
60? 45?
Niggas get tired, man.
I'm pulling you out in 30.
And everybody don't want to fight. Even the niggas that do want to fight. Niggas don't want to fight. So if you do get into a squabble one day, it's just like, you know what I mean? This is what's going to happen. But a couple years ago now, like, you can't do that because niggas is going straight to a gun and just, like, trying to take your whole life. Like, I don't understand.
That's like the last fight I had. I'm at the point now, I'm going to a battle event the next week and I'm going to see this nigga. And I'm thinking, do we got to bring the grips? I don't mind just beating you up again, but do I have to bring the grip?
Yeah.
Because I'll clap you, no problem, but why?
Why take your life in mine?
If you're a cop, right? If you have the balls to join that organization, department, whatever you want to call it, knowing that you are going to come into hostile situations with people, not black people, just people. Yeah. And you can't defend yourself?
Not even against a 13-year-old.
You can't defend yourself, but you feel good. I got this gun though, so I'm shooting first.
Yeah, it's sad. This police brutality shit that's still going on. It's crazy. It takes me, like, that's why I felt him so much when he said it, motherfucker Doc Rivers. When he did his speech and he was like, when he got to the part where...
I just want to be a coach.
We love this, we continue to love this country and it just does not love us, so... I should just be a coach.
I love this country.
We should just be podcasters. We should just be 9 to 5s, you know what I mean? Like, and just be good with, and just be good.
I love this fucking country. I love it not for where it's come from, but for what I know it of. I'm from Brooklyn. There's no place like this in the fucking world. I thank God every day I was born a male in Brooklyn, a black male in Brooklyn. The history and how people look at me never affects me. Like, damn, I wish I was white. Wish I just had, nigga, fuck that.
Yeah, no, I never thought like that. I never thought like that. The sun hurts their skin.
Yeah. I love Vegas. I love Cali. I love Miami. I love Atlanta. I love North Carolina. I love Connecticut. CT women be on me. I love CT. I love this country. I just don't love the shit that is allowed.
What is built from? It's still the essential part to America, so that's what we don't like about it. But the premise of it, the thought of it, the idea of it, what it should be, it's a great country. Because if it wasn't a non-violent country, if it wasn't a violent country, we'll be better off. Like,
if it wasn't a systematic,
we respect guns in this country. That's the thing. That's the point blank period thing. It was built off blood, and then when the guns came, it was just like they fell in love with the guns, and that shit. Those things kill people, bro. It's not the person that's aiming it. It's that that shit is a machine that's designed to kill people. So it's just like, I never personally, I held one once or twice. I never really held them.
And shot many.
Yeah, because I don't believe in them. But if it protects my life, yes, I will have one.
And my reason for that is
in the home,
the
you know what
era
I'm
I grew up in. I always felt
we grew up in that shit.
And like what my thought was, eventually I'm going to have to use this.
90s was
so
almost.
I want to know how to use it.
90s is almost Wild Wild West type era type shit, where dudes was out here really with razor blades in their tongue and guns.
These kids don't understand when you say that. Like, yeah,
shit.
you say 90s, right? And I'm 10 in 97. I remember being chased by
What?
teenagers with machetes
What was that?
in 97. Like before Big died.
They did not look at us like no 12-year-old
Like
kids. You about to get your ass whooped. But then you growing up how we grew up, we get to understand that because we chilling and hanging around kids that's our age that's gunning for niggas that's their age.
Fact.
Trying to get their respect. So it's like,
Fact.
I feel you. You're not going to let no little nigga run up on you.
Facts.
That's not happening. Luckily, I mean, we don't like the word. We don't like the action of it, the gentrification shit, you know what I'm saying? But luckily, shit like that does happen in certain communities and just get rid of some violence, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at it. I don't get mad at it. And if you can't make it there, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on you if you can't go out there and hustle to get an apartment in this kind of space that we in right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't be too mad at that shit neither. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mind the gentrification because I know what I grew up in.
Yeah, I don't mind.
It's like I told somebody at work, it's like they live in Crown Heights, like Brownsville, going that way, right? And he was like, yeah, everybody sold everything in Bed-Stuy. So they houses and shit. I'm like, no, they didn't. What are you talking about? First of all, we never owned all that shit. Niggas was renting. And your landlord was in Long Island. And what happened was, that landlord's kids seen the money push people out.
Yeah.
That's what happened a lot. Yes, there were people that did sell, but trust me, I remember when it happened.
Yeah.
And when people first started selling, remember when they came out, it was like, yo, stop selling your homes.
Yeah. That's why it's not a big surprise. It was white people here. Those white people couldn't deal with the hustle and bustle and what the New York scene was. So they moved somewhere in the tri-state borough where they could still get to the city. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But their kids growing up in a hip hop culture and understanding this shit, they like, oh, I want to go back to New York or wherever. You know what I'm saying? And they'll stack eight people in a one bedroom and live like that, where they each got to throw $80 for the rent. You know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 bang. Let's all go to work the other day.
That's why so many of them.
It's so much transit in New York City. I could get anywhere.
They right there at the A. If you down there in like,
if you peep wherever they at, they by the A, they by the L,
the A, the J, and the L.
The J, and you might find them by like the 2 and the 3 and all that, cause that goes to Manhattan. But I don't know, man. I ain't mad at it. But this Jacob Blake situation is just crazy. And then
the trigger is set off.
It affected the sports world again, where the Bucks boycotted their game.
They kicked it off. And
that's where we got to at the end of our sports episode. But now we more deep in it. So
I don't like how the NBA tried to change that narrative though.
What?
Because the Bucks were the first team to say we're not playing. The Magic were on the court.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's going on. It wasn't a players thing. The Bucks said the Buck stops here.
Yeah. The Buck said the Buck stops here.
Stop here. Alright, this shit happening now.
So what narrative they changing?
Cause after that
they were the first team?
No, they postponed the games for the day. That was Wednesday. All tonight's games are postponed. When the Lakers and the Clippers were already not going to come out and play.
Yeah.
So then they like, oh, the games are we postponed the games tonight. No, you didn't.
Oh, so you mad that
no, you
they
didn't.
didn't lose a game?
No,
the
you
game
didn't postpone
But that's
nothing.
what I was telling you, though.
You didn't postpone nothing. The players said they're not playing. Stop trying to change narratives. That is the problem in this fucking country. No, what you should have put out was our players are boycotting in support of Black Lives Matter and what is going on in Milwaukee with the Jacob Blake situation. That's what you should have came out and said.
Mm.
And I have an issue with that. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't they out there to put Black Lives Matter on the court or to let them put messages on the back of their jerseys. That is the players. They fought for that. That is one thing that they needed if they were going to come out here to this bubble, right?
Yeah, but they still going off the players because they would have, if not, they
I
would have
just don't
told them
like
to
that
play.
they tried to change that narrative. That games are postponed. No, they're not. Games are not postponed.
Because you thought somebody was going to take an L, whoever boycotted was going to take an L.
And games are not postponed today.
That's why I said we got to wait for the final.
The players said, we will resume on Saturday.
Yeah.
So you ain't postponed nothing.
So I'm gonna get
Why did you postpone? If you postponed, why?
I'm going to get a whole slate of games for the baby.
Yeah, for your birthday. Why?
But, I mean,
that's bullshit.
But because the players,
you done got games anyway, though.
But because the players decided to boycott, cool.
But that's not what they said.
I feel you. I feel what you said.
That's not what they said.
I'm trying to be
the same thing that you saying because the players decided to boycott. That's not what they said.
Because then you gotta have a player meeting with two players from each team to be like, yo, y'all want to continue the playoffs? And I mean, they say yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just respect what the players did.
Yes,
you know
I respect that.
And then even the whole sports world, baseball, hockey, soccer,
yes, 6
WNBA.
NBA games, right here, 3 Wednesday, 3 Thursday, 10 MLB games, 3 Wednesday, 7 Thursday, 5 MLS games, and 4 NHL games, which shocked the shit out of me. Because I said to you, NHL still gonna go. I said that to you yesterday. Bet your NHL still play.
That shit probably skip my head. But I mean, they was down with this movement since it started.
I feel like the WNBA deserves a lot more shine.
Yeah, they killing this right now.
And that's what I wanted to get to, because everybody is like, oh, the NBA and it's global news and look what they did. Listen, it's messages on the back of NBA players because the WNBA recommended that. They came up with that.
Yep.
Okay. They stood, as we just seen, together. They went out there with 7 holes, bullet holes on the back of their shirts. You seen that shit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just feel like they don't get enough recognition for what they're doing, man. And not just that, even in game. Even in game, that's what I'm about to say. Even in game, man. People don't watch them, you don't pay them, and now you don't give them credit for shit that they leave. You talk about Antetokounmpo, which is great.
That's why I said that shit up. That's why I made it a point to bring that shit up a couple episodes ago when Kyrie gave all the women that didn't go into the bubble or was hurt or whatever $1 million.
They getting rid of the fucking co-owner of the Dream. Cause she on her Trump racist shit too.
Oh, you gotta go. Sorry.
They not playing.
They voted her off the whole squad.
If this is under the NBA, right?
About a contract.
If this is under the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Umbrella, correct?
Yeah.
It's not a separate entity.
Yeah.
If they moving like that, what's the problem with the bigger product?
It's probably the voices. You know what I'm saying?
You saying they soft or they quiet?
No, I think the WNBA voices are moving more in unison. And in the NBA, you might get some here, some that think different shit. And everybody's gonna voice their opinion, you know what I mean? So I don't know if
bigger egos.
So you don't know if it's for the greater good, really. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's bigger egos.
Yeah, because even when you go and vote, like I'll put his name in there. Like if Braun goes, I mean, I think we should finish the playoffs. If he was sitting in that meeting and said that, you know what I'm saying? Or either way he goes, you put that on that man, you know what I'm saying? Like, alright, you deciding to keep going, you know what I mean? And now we gotta tally it up because so many people, and instead of everybody just being in unison, where that group chat at? For everybody that's in the bubble. Agree? Everybody agree. We don't even need to go to this meeting. Just show them that. Just show Chris Paul that. And we good. Because he the head of the joint,
Yeah,
right?
he down there.
Yeah, so just show him that everybody put agreed. Fire emojis. But I don't know. I just
Owners
respect
working with local officials to turn arenas into polling stations.
Yeah, there we go. What we gotta respect right now is what, AKA what the players are doing. Though you equal that to the people, right, in the streets and the whatever, right, and whatever the big people doing, the big wigs, I do what y'all do, change narratives, whatever. But we seeing what we seeing now because everybody's putting everything on camera. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we not taking no narratives. So once again, we're gonna give prayers out to Jacob Blake. Hold your head. You know what I'm saying? We understand that you paralyzed and your pops is out here hurting and your kids are out here hurting. They said his uncle said that his brother said that they looking for therapy and shit because they already like asking questions and fucked up about it. So I'm glad the Shade Room titled it like this: Thug Kyle Rittenhouse. That was the white boy in the same county, the same town, the same city, right? The same town, right? He I don't know. Go ahead. You can take the lead on this one.
So apparently, I'm not sure if his mother stayed out there with him or just dropped him off, but I'm thinking she was out there with him. But him and his mother drove from their home in Illinois to Wisconsin.
So they not even from there. Oh, so that gets me even more mad.
He's 17 years old.
So that gets me even more mad what happened. Yeah.
And drove him out there in an effort to defend businesses from protesters. And
how we should be as a people, we should just stand up for everything, for everybody, just hold it down. But go ahead.
Apparently, because I think they're part of like Clear People militia.
Yeah, because they said that he was like an aspiring blue wall. Mm-hmm. He was trying to get into the police department or something like that.
Yeah. And while out there, he comes into contact with, I guess, some protesters or looters, I'm not sure. But he shoots one of them. Killed him. Yeah. You hear him on the phone saying, I just killed somebody. I think, and I believe he was talking to his mother.
Of course.
He's 17 years old. Who the fuck else is he going to call? Mm-hmm. So then he runs away because he's standing there. Then he turned to run. So I think he was talking to his mother and she told him, run. Yeah. He runs away, right? And the dude chases him. I know his first name is Anthony. Dude had a skateboard. And because the kid fell, he tripped over his fell. Mm-hmm. You know, he's probably not athletic. No. Like, shoot a gun, but can't climb a fence or anything. Yeah, but they all 15 years old. Can't tie his sneakers, bro. You don't even know how to warm up food in the microwave. Yeah.
Ozone, face ass.
Yeah, so he fell. The dude with the skateboard ran up on him, hit him with the skateboard. Was trying to get the gun from him. Mm. He shot him, killed him too. Another dude was trying to get it. He shot his arm off. So
he killed two and injured.
Killed two and disfigured one. So of course he escapes. He walks by police officers.
He just walked right past the cops
with his hands up like this.
Holding his assault
with
rifle.
The fucking gun on his chest. They let him by. And
that's crazy that's the shit that I'm talking about right there. They didn't even glance at him.
Well, there's video that I tagged you in as well, of the police supplying this militia with water and things like that. Masks. Yeah. I believe he was one of the people in the video that received the water from him. So, and the cop is saying on the megaphone through the tank, we appreciate you guys.
Again, another fucking clown that can't throw the hands.
So then he escapes back to Illinois, and they eventually arrest him, charge him with felony murder and everything. But he made it back home safely. He got to sleep for probably 2 more days.
Yeah, I let him go home and play Call of Duty and kill
He's
more
17
people.
years old. The legal age to even carry a firearm is 18. Like, yeah.
That shit is crazy. I don't respect it. I don't respect the cow.
I feel like he should get the death penalty.
Yeah, he should just.
I feel like that's death penalty worthy, and it's not because he's white, because I think one of the people he shot was white as well.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 of them. But that's not why. It's the carelessness. Mm-hmm. Not only for what you're doing, but for how you committed this crime.
All I gotta say
if you are penalizing and chasing down all these looters, right?
Who the fuck you think you are, Arrow, nigga?
That's vigilante.
Yeah, who you think you are, Green Arrow, Mad Dog?
You are basically saying if you're gonna chase these looters that are basically burglarizing and stealing from these stores, which is a crime, if you're gonna penalize them, but be like, well, he shot them, so it's okay.
Yeah, then imagine us trying to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
We out there protesting and we see some white people spray painting BLM on the wall, right? And we just, hey, sit down. Yeah. You doing something wrong. You in jail. Or you getting clapped by the cops.
Not even snubbing, we just head tap them.
Yeah, like, just push them.
No, we head tap them.
No,
the equivalent. We head tap them right there and then walk past the cops.
Kill them, yeah.
Like, yeah, they were bugging, right? No.
Right, no, definitely never happen.
You can't say, oh, well, he was doing something trying to. No, that's what the police are out there for. And they're not out there shooting protesters' arms off and killing them. They're not doing that. So what makes it right for him?
That's the shit that bugs me out.
And he did it illegal. It's not even like he's licensed to carry.
Yeah.
How do y'all, if y'all out here, right, and you see these people with guns, it's like in the video I seen, and you see this kid, you can look at that kid and tell he's not 18. Yeah. How do you look at that crowd? You see him and be like
14, 15.
As a cop, you still supposed to, all right, if y'all here trying to help us, whatever, cool, we feel you, we support you. But that child, whoever child that is, he has to stay in the car or something. He gotta go. We can't have it. He's not.
Yeah, he look like he like 14, 15.
Yeah. Dweeb. He one of them Call of Duty motherfuckers I hate.
Yeah, that's always saying the N-word.
Yep. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
so fuck you, Kyle.
Yeah.
He was a clown.
I hope they give you the needle.
Yeah, you heard KFC is taking away their slogan, finger licking good.
About KFC.
Look, not just listen, finger licking good. The company says it doesn't feel quite right in the days of COVID. Yeah. Yo, fast food companies are crazy, bro. You don't fuck with KFC?
I haven't fucked with KFC since I was a child, bro.
Word? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Just had some the other week. Mm-hmm. Should be alright.
I don't, because I don't know, bro. It's just not it to me.
No, I feel you. But as you get older, you taste the shit that you talking about right now. Like, if you eat it, you taste what you talking about. Like,
it's not it.
What I'm looking forward to.
It's
Shout out to Kenny Smith, man.
Doing what you did. Oh yeah, he walked off, right? That was dope.
I mean, you know what I mean? It wasn't a disrespectful walk off. It was a respectful walk off because that's his family.
It was
you know
a
what I'm saying? Yeah, he told Ernie, and Ernie said, "Shit, I respect it. Go ahead and do your thing." So shout out to Kenny, man. That's fuck with you. What's up? You got any news on this hurricane?
Nah, just that it's wilding in the south.
Hurricane Laura?
Yeah, Laura.
She wildin'. I heard this is one of the
Like
biggest
155 mile per hour. Yo, 2020
Category.
has been nasty. Category 4.
Come on, son. 2020 just we're January.
It's supposed to rain crazy tomorrow all day.
For real? Man. I hope not.
Nah, it is.
I'm trying to get drip.
Starting tonight.
Might as well I might just have to order lift.
Yeah. Get some plastic bags for you.
I mean, I ain't doing nothing too big for the B-Day anyways, man. I might go chill with at the game night. You know what I'm saying? I might go chill there. I'll be fine.
You might as well.
I mean, it's just that
Relax.
fake love get no. Fake niggas don't show me love, and all you fake bitches, I don't want your hugs. I don't know. It feel good.
It feel good to get it on your birthday though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, you get the stomp.
Yo, it's shots.
I ain't seen you since your last birthday, bro. Yeah, you know how that go.
Facts.
Facts, bro. Light up, though.
You know the next time you gonna see me?
My 40th birthday, because I ain't fucking with niggas through this middle shit. But, yeah, that hurricane is getting crazy. And it's hitting Louisiana again, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking
It's in
crazy.
the Gulf.
That shit's
That
fucking
shit underwater, man.
hell, man.
I don't even mean it like that, but it's like, it's low.
Where you want to go from here, man? It's your world, cool.
LOX, man.
You heard that?
What's
You
up?
heard that new track they put out?
This is the album?
Nah, they just put out a new track for
They
me.
just put out a new album today.
Okay, that's it dropped.
Yes,
So
sir.
we jumping into music.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
Sports is
listen.
quiet. We went through
Yeah.
it.
Talk to me. I ain't listened to it yet. I ain't even know it dropped. I thought
Yeah,
it dropped.
today.
What's today? Friday?
That's the 28th.
Oh yeah. That's fucked up. I was just watching Hot Nine, their interview on Hot Nine.
Son, we
Yeah.
were talking about it yesterday.
Talk to me about it, man. I ain't
It's
listened to it
14
yet.
tracks. I'm up to track 8.
What you think so far?
I like it. The next track after this, it has Westside Gun and Benny the Butcher. I believe
Oh
it has,
shit.
I think it has Conway too.
They spitting on this, some health shit and all that good shit.
Niggas said health shit.
And killing niggas.
They killing niggas and
And making sure you get your
they
greens and
wondering,
herbs.
they wondering, you know, why shit is the way it
How
is
she
now.
sounding?
Sheik is he on it right now, man.
Yeah.
You know, Sheik is
Because you
my
know the
guy.
last projects that you hear from him, he been sounding good. And he with Ghostface most of the time, so it's like, damn.
He's still Sheik to me, man. I still try to figure out, but I understand why people be like, yo, Sheik is corny. I hate when Sheik come on.
Nah, he never corny to me. He remind me of Louis
You
T.
know what it is because Ghost and Kiss is so like revered and niggas is, they say top 5.
I mean, yeah, they really lyrical.
They say top
He's
5.
you can say
you don't
Sheik is
even wanna-
lyrical, but
you don't
he's
even-
just
but you don't even
he a
wanna-
rapper.
You don't even want to argue. You be when Kiss say, you be like, hey, it might be. When Styles say, you be like, I don't even want to argue with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
He is nice and
then
he
it's
get
Sheik.
busy.
So you like, damn, he ain't even top 10. Like, you know, niggas say shit like that, which is, you're right. But he gels with them. I feel like Sheik is the locks.
He's their not mascot. He's like their muscle per se. Like I mean,
He's
that's
like
not the way because they all street.
Like, it's like that hit that energy.
Yeah, he's that in your
Like
face
that
one.
center.
Yeah, he's that in your face
Yeah.
one. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I understand. I'm trying to find the right words to put it in. I exactly understand what you're saying. Cause Styles is
Like he brings everything together.
Styles is the quiet one that everybody know his name from what he do, his actions.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss is the one that everybody know cause he's always out and he's there. And Kiss and Sheik is the one that you like.
He in the
You.
shadows.
You,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? When me, you, and somebody else is walking around. You know what I'm saying?
In the
It's like,
shadows, playing the back.
yeah, I'll punch you. I'm gonna be the first one to shoot.
I'll punch you dead in your shit. I don't care about nothing.
And that's how he is lyrically, music
Yeah.
wise. That's what you're saying.
And that's why I think I gravitate to him because it's like, yeah, go.
And he more simple than them, so you grasp his bars quicker. You like, oh, this nigga's crazy.
But he rapping.
Yeah, he progressed every time I hear him.
I always felt like
I'm gonna listen to this album though.
She made you like him. Like if you give him a chance, he'll make you like him.
Silverback Gorilla was the one that caught me. That album.
But this I'm liking a lot so far. I like the
Living
energy.
Off Experience.
I like that it's not like you said. You're not getting We Are the Streets. You're not getting.
Yeah, just give me what you got right now. Give me what you got. Even if you throw a juice bar in there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, because I know you got juices for life.
They got Griselda on here, Jeremiah, T-Pain, and DMX.
That's the only features?
Yeah.
That's what's up. T-Pain, I want to hear what that track sounds
They got Dice Payne and Clay Dub and O's Win Benjamin. So. But yeah, even the production. You know, Rock Nation not gonna let them fail.
Yeah. I heard they got some shit with Primo on there.
Mm-hmm. They got Scram Jones. Oh, you know, it's an LOX project, bro. I love the DMX track. I love that shit. I love it. It makes me be like, damn. We missed out on some shit.
Yeah, they said that he working on his album too, DMX.
Yeah, he sound good.
Mm-hmm.
He sound real good. I would love to X album right now, but I haven't finished.
I would love to hear X album to see who he would collaborate right now. But there's a couple of songs. There's a couple songs off the Nas album that grew on me.
The Nas album is fire.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Anybody that said that's trash, you just.
It got replay value.
You just wave riding. That album is fire,
It got
especially
replay
that
value.
Firm track.
Yeah. What else? There's anything else that came out in music?
No, Drake did not drop the way people thought he was. And I just been in with the lots this morning because that's.
I definitely don't want to hear
out.
Certified Lover Boy. I don't want to hear an album called that.
You say what?
Certified Lover Boy. That's Drake's new album.
That's the name of that shit?
Yeah.
Wow.
You interested in something like that?
I'ma listen. Oh, Jaden dropped.
Yeah, my son.
He got rainbows and shit on the cover. So.
Nah, this is what's that? What is the title?
The Cool Tape 3.
Yeah, this part 3 to his shit. This shit gonna be hard. When he rap, he rap. When he do his other stuff,
Is he coming out the closet with this?
I don't think he can.
I'm asking. No,
I
I'm
don't
looking at
think
the
he
cover.
Yeah, but then look at his catalog. Look at the other covers. He just do shit like that. I don't know. And if he is gay, then
No, I'm just asking. Because I listened to Jada. I see the covers, but he has a rainbow over him,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. So
I gotta give that a listen because I like.
I fuck with Jada.
I like his
I
music.
just told you that when we was watching Karate Kid.
Yeah, I like his music too.
He nice,
Yeah.
you know. But that drop, I ain't listened to it yet. Look, you got some shit on here called Rainbow Bop. Back.
And he got a collaboration with I believe
He got some shit called Boys and Girls. I'm gonna have to
Adidas?
listen to that. Oh, Wayne drop.
Wayne drop which one? No ceilings?
No ceilings.
Oh. Yes, sir. Gotta listen to that.
12 tracks.
Alright. So we got some music to get into.
12 tracks. You got a joint with Drake on there. Let me put the download on that. Right. What else dropped? That was it.
Alright. Zelda ain't dropped no project in a while. They just been dropping features and shit.
So you listen more to King's Disease, you saying?
I listened to it like 2 more times. and a couple songs grew on me. Call number 85.
Yes.
27
Good you from that.
Summers.
27 Summers.
27 Summers. I already liked Spicy. The John with Charlie Wilson. That's Call Number 85. The John with Anderson .Paak. What's the name of it?
Replace.
Some shit. I like that one.
She went bad. No, that's the name of the shit. Battle. She went bad on me, y'all. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, I think
all
I like.
bad.
Yeah, I think I like 5 or 6 of them.
It was all, yeah. It was all good till it went bad.
I mean, like what I like about him
shit.
sometimes is his cadence. When he get into certain bounces with his flow, I like it. So I don't know, but it's cool. It's cool. I think this got to do with music a little bit. You heard R.Kelly got beat up, right?
I ain't hear he got beat up.
R.Kelly allegedly attacked in cell due to protesters causing the jail to be placed on lockdown.
Right.
Justice for R.Kelly? People still out here with that?
He got fans, bro.
That's crazy.
He got fans. These women crazy.
I mean,
bro.
yeah, he got fans. He definitely do. Alright, let's get
But I didn't hear he got beat up. Let's not quote that wrong. I heard somebody walked in the cell and was tight that the jail got locked down because there's protesters outside.
Yeah, exactly.
So they walked in there on him and popped on him. But I did not hear he got beat up. I heard he got taken down to the infirmary, and he had no serious injuries or broken bones.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They ain't say nothing about the dude that attacked him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen people get punched in the face.
Well, I think R.Kelly could throw 1, 2.
He ain't no little nigga, bro.
You probably defend yourself real quick. But he is older now. We not thinking about 99 R.Kelly.
Bro, you don't know. I showed you the picture of the nigga down.
Alright,
They're only like 51.
We about to get it out of here. Let's get into the real
Yeah, the
shit.
gym in the crib a couple months ago.
Because I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Uh-oh. We fucked up if Kel's washed that nigga out, right?
That's the problem with these fucking DSPs. I come from music, fam. Some of these rules that y'all are trying to put into effect. It's old game. It's an old game.
It might not be loud enough. I'll put the clip in.
Music, which means I've been robbed and scammed for 18 years of my career in a game that I had no say-so on the rules that were being put in place. Podcast.
Right there. I'm going to stop him right there. Because I know exactly what he's saying and exactly where he's going. So he said he comes from a game where you getting robbed, you know what I'm saying? And the rules are being made without you knowing what the rules are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we getting into Joe Budden saying that they got 7 episodes left on this contract and that they gonna leave Spotify. He don't know where it's gonna be in the new episodes yet. So
I was wondering why he was counting down for a while.
yeah, I knew that shit from like when he started at 30. I was like, it's almost over because they signed a 2-year contract with Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted your thoughts on that because I don't know, we in this game right now, and I honestly I don't know your end goal with this. You know what I'm saying? And what you be thinking every time we record. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if you do pay attention to the landscape of podcasting, you know what I'm saying? Because I know exactly where I'm taking it. Both of us, the show. You know what I'm saying? The content. Trying to take it, you know what I'm saying? So, what's your thoughts about what he said? Because you walked in over here and I was listening to the whole episode. I was like,
as far as Joe,
yeah.
I understand what he's saying. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I see what he was trying to do, especially dealing with Spotify, but I just. My whole, like, listening to him, I'm like, yeah, you can't compare this to music.
You can't?
Nah.
I think he made that point that you can't because music is at a spot, especially with the streaming shit, is at a spot where 3 minutes, 2:45 is the maximum that somebody's listening to a track. And they might not even listen to that whole track.
Mm-hmm.
And we sitting here for hours. You know what I'm saying? It's an hours thing with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he said, and like what I try to do in the backgrounds of it, let's see the longer we could go with episodes. Because we could watch the traction of the episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And like he said, we've been sitting here for 3 hours for 2 years. 2 episodes a week. And they stayed to the last hour. So I understand where he comes from, where he says he knows his worth. But my part is, when do you put that worth to action? With the deals that you sign and shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like, because Joe, see, people might be on to Joe now, but we've been watching Joe since he was in that little ass room when him and Tax was about to get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you actually
in this podcast later. All that shit. Yeah.
kick this off. You know what I'm saying? So you number one. You've been number one.
In the hip hop world of podcasting.
True. But
because podcasting is a universe.
It's true, because you're not number one over Joe Rogan.
Evidently, with the Spotify deal that they gave him 10 years, 100 mil. That shit sound like a LeBron deal.
But then he's upset because he opened that door.
That's why he's upset. But he been talking about this since that deal. You open the door, fam. Now there's a ceiling. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now there's a ceiling. Because if I come to Joe Budden when he do got his network and I'm like, yo.
And that's his competition now.
Yeah, give me a call such and such.
I just thought of that. That's why I just went somewhere. I just thought of that. I've been like, just thinking about it as.
That's why I understood what you were saying behind the scenes where you was like, he sound hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying, but he also sounds correct. Because it's almost like what I was telling you about the situation this week with my job and my paycheck.
But what do you expect from these people? This is what I always get to. What do you expect from them?
This. I expect this from them.
Right. So why they don't? He out of all people.
Yeah.
Out of all people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you went over there, and how I think of Joe, and I love Joe. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Rapping wise, and since Hot 97.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I looked at it like he went over to Spotify on some y'all. I'm gonna get it started. I'm gonna come over here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't go to Apple. You got your worth at Apple. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with him cleaning himself up more. You know what I'm saying? Even with the things he says.
Yeah.
He watches his mouth. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But if Charlamagne could get these things and be put in these positions, what's wrong with Joe? I think he just be on his own agenda and he try to go against what others are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it backfires. It's like he was talking about with Complex, right?
Yeah, I understand him too well. His birthday is the 25th, I believe, or the 30th. Right? He's right around there with me, right? I understand him too well. I have his attitude. It's not what he says. It's how we say it. All the time with us. And it's always like, damn, but why y'all beating me up for saying the right thing, but why does it matter how I'm saying it? Why doesn't actions take over words, right? What y'all talking about? But then it almost falls for me like what he says, what he constantly says to battle rappers. Why y'all don't got your own platform? So y'all could get them. Why you not starting the platform for podcasting? Why you not the commissioner for the rap game? You scared of the responsibility?
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to be up there. I understand that. He want to be what we are still. You know what I'm saying? So when Gilly says, "Oh, I see why y'all for the suburbs now," that shit eat at him. It eat at him. You're not gonna tell Joe Budden that. What did you talk about?
Who started here?
Yeah. I troll niggas on purpose and stand up to a Method Man and Raekwon. I'll get punched in the face on the internet first.
But I did it.
But I did it. So I'd be understanding him too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I wasn't a supporter of his in the beginning with his music. But then when he started getting into his love songs and all this hurt shit, I was like, I fuck with him. He's showing me my characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So some people could look at it like, that's bird shit. You getting mad at shit like this. But that's how I feel. Stop telling me how to personally feel.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
And this also ate at him too, Gimlet. They signed Gimlet around the same time they signed him. This is a media company. All they do is sign podcasts. So Spotify signed them. Most of their podcasts.
You open the market for them.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't think you could get mad at what you created. Like, LeBron can't get mad at Kawhi and Paul George for getting on the Clippers.
No,
I can't get mad at that.
You started that.
I wanted the NBA to be this free. For where the biggest superstar could be like, nah, I want a 2-year max deal. Because I want to be out if I want to. Because if y'all not going to give me a team and I got you a championship, I'm going to take your money and be out. So, I don't know. And if what he's saying...
So what do you think he should do? Because I don't feel like he's going to stay on Spotify now. A lot of people like, oh, he's just doing this.
Because what he's saying, not what he's saying, how he's saying it.
I think that they not going to want him. Only because they have the biggest
I think they're going to throw it back at him.
I don't think he's going to want it.
I think they still going to throw it back at him, right? But me personally...
You don't think he played this wrong?
I got to see what happens next to see if he played this wrong.
I mean, even before, because he was like, yo, he expected a raise.
A promotional, yeah. A raise during Christmas time or something like that, he was saying?
So it's around sometime now.
Yeah. But then he also was saying, all I kept hearing in my mind when I'm asking for that is the conversations I had with Crooked and Royce, and they telling me, honor your contract, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be asking for shit that's not in there. Just finish what you're doing.
But he not finished yet.
He not finished yet.
Man, you talking crazy.
I love that nigga. But I think they still gonna throw him a bag with certain incentives in it. But I think he should just make this place his home, because this place doesn't have what he wants to build. And he can build it there.
Yeah.
Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. You a Ciroc boy. You a Diddy nigga. You bad boy now. You know what I'm saying? You go over there.
Revolt?
He is with Revolt. He got to deal with them right now because State of the Culture.
All right, yeah.
And that show was doing good. It's just that they had to switch up. They had to get Scotty Beam out of there. Nobody I don't think an audience likes her.
I still ain't watching. Like they put somebody else on.
They put the Ebony K. Williams chick on there now. The political chick, yeah. So it's a little more her, Remy, the dude, Jinx, and Joe Budden. So now it's a little more, she could go at it with Remy. You know what I'm saying?
Scotty Beam, I like her.
I love the way I love her. Like, you know what I mean?
Same shit that I'll say right now. She'll be like, "See, that's what I'm talking about."
Yeah.
No, I love the way you look. You just too much.
Yeah.
Too much all the time. You don't never like.
Yeah. So
that shit ain't never.
I think he could build the empire that he wants at Revolt. Cause I think he could talk to Diddy to get the deal that he wants.
I want to make a joke. I'm gonna make a joke right now. You gotta prepare her.
About Kanye West, okay?
Listen, this is a joke. I'm not serious.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So they definitely got her off the show. She hasn't been on State of the Coach.
Look at this shit. Tom Brady, 98-yard touchdown drive to start scrimmage. So what?
But yeah, I think Revolt is the place where he could build the empire that he's
I think the Revolt is the place for everybody black. Nick Cannon, Joe Budden. I think that's where y'all need to be. But
because if you go there,
everybody want to do their own thing, and I understand. But then he got the channel.
But you can't. This is what we talking about right now.
That's
This
like
is what we
wanting
was
to
talking
sell-
about earlier.
It's like wanting to sell something, and then you got the best shit, but you like, nah, I'm gonna go over here and fuck with this dirt. You know, like what you doing, nigga? If you doing jump all in, and this all you got to do.
But this like what we was saying earlier. Like you can't be like we gotta move in unison. So if alright, boom. Let's do this. I'm gonna go over here because I could put the Pull Up, State of the Culture, and the Joe Budden podcast on at different times on the channel, right?
That's a lot.
3 different. Hell yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And the dope thing about it is the pull-up is not an everyday thing. So
Yeah, because the dope shit about it is they all different things.
do 2 a month.
Yeah. They all different entities, right? So then now you still got Drink Champs on there.
Yeah.
Boom. Now you bring Nick Cannon and whatever he brings. Boom. Now you getting scripted shows, comedy, podcasts, one-on-one and you still got the visuals for the Breakfast Club on there. Boom.
Shit, able to do Renee some shit.
And you still killing the music videos. You drop those whenever you want to. Those are commercials for all the shows. 2 videos. and the hour that you do the videos. Come on, Diddy, holla at me. Holla at me. Put us on your team, man. But I understand what he's saying. I understand what you're saying. I just hope that it goes the way he's thinking it's gonna go.
If he don't go stay with Spotify, what you think he doing?
Audio wise?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I should have put in the thing. You deal with Revolt with all that. You go to Tidal.
You think he should go to Tidal?
I would hate it because now I'm gonna have to get the subscription because
I'm subscribed already, so that's perfect.
yeah, I think
I don't know how you
Tidal.
don't have Tidal.
Cause I got Spotify first and I was just like, I don't want to.
You don't want to fuck with Hov. That's what he said.
No. I think I'm
That's what he said. He'd rather get Spotify's money than Hov.
Yeah, I don't even believe him.
They believe you said it.
They believe I'm biased towards Hov.
They definitely think that.
But
Which is crazy.
I'm
glad they don't think that of me.
yeah, cause you ain't put your shit out there yet.
What you talking about? Oh my God.
Yeah, go to Tidal cause they hustlers. The Joe Budden podcast is a bunch of hustlers and they push their own product and that's where you make the most money at when you move like that. Tidal.
Excuse me. Rory, I believe, is a Duce. Yeah, he do Duce Palooza.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it just makes sense to me because now this is the bigger
Keep it
play.
black.
Because now this is the bigger play. Now this is the long run play. You know what I'm saying? It's the long haul now. So now is where you sign that 10-year deal.
keep it black, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Build your own.
That's a fact.
Build your own. That's all I can say with Joe. That's what I hope for. That's what I hope for. Because when you talk about the podcast, where I'm trying to go where we could take it. As far as we could take it and past that. Because you don't know what this will be in the next few years. Right? So, my first stop, just like with music, would have been with The Rock years ago, is Tidal. That's where I want to be.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on Spotify, Apple Music, none of that shit. None of that. Nope.
You're not
Tidal.
on there yet?
Hmm?
You're not on there yet?
What?
Tidal.
I don't think so.
Big check. Right there.
Yeah, check. But I don't think so. But that's where I wanted my home to be.
Yeah.
Rock Nation.
Yeah, man. So y'all saw that, man. My mom's gave me a couple scratch offs. Let's hope I get a couple $100 for the Bday. You heard? You got anything else you want to give the people today, man? I think we about to get up out of here, so I can get you to the boys.
Yeah, get home to the Rugrats. Nah, we not on there yet.
No. It's out. We'll be up there.
Be well, man. Be safe. Have a good weekend. The summer's dwindling down.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the winter time to get on my hoodie grind.
I don't know what's gonna happen in Flatbush.
And we counting down. These are our last 10 episodes.
I don't know what's going on over there. We're gonna do another episode, but I know people gonna be partying and dancing if they can't be at the parade.
Oh yeah. Shit gonna get crazy.
So shit's about to get crazy for the last weekend of summer. That's next weekend. This weekend we chilling, man.
We chilling, man. You know what I mean? It's a Virgo making birthday. You know what I mean?
Just be safe.
Chill vibes.
That Ronan bitch is still out here.
Facts.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Facts.
And police brutality.
Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
Arrest the cops that.
Fuck the cops that shot Jacob Blake. And we out here.
Fuck the cops that ever grabbed up on me in my life.
Yeah, tried to grab on my nuts and shit. Y'all niggas, man.
Good, we would be successful.
We gonna throw the black fist of black power, you heard? Yeah. That's a dark chorus, dude. We can hit it. Y'all already know we